This recipe is on how to make Efo Riro with turkey. I'll also be showing you in this video how to keep your vegetables green even after cooking. Yes, it is very possible. For this recipe, I'll be using this vegetable in Yoruba, or if you go to a Lagos market, they call it Efo green. So after slicing it into big chunks, I'll put everything into a big bowl, big enough bowl. After I put everything into a big bowl, I'll pour hot water over the vegetable. You see, this is the secret to keeping your vegetables green even after cooking. After pouring hot water, I'm not parboiling the vegetable. I'm just lightly steaming it, which means that immediately I will drain the hot water from the vegetables by pouring it in a basket. And this is the secret. One more time. This is the secret to keeping your vegetables green even after cooking it. I'll dispose this water and move on to the next phase. But first, let me show you what my peppers look like, or the peppers I'll be using. I'll add all this my peppers. I'll pour everything in my blender and I will blend it, not to a smooth consistency, but I like my peppers for a Efo Riro having a rough texture. I just added some water and I'll be blending. I need to tell you, you can have access, free access to all my videos on my blog. This is what the peppers look like. It is rough. So the next thing to do now is to start to cook the turkey. These are my turkey. I just added thyme. I'll add a little bit of curry. I'll add my onions. I'll add my salt and of course my seasoning cube. After doing this, I'll mix it up well and then I'll cover it and cook it for 5 minutes on low heat in order to extract some of the juice from the turkey first. You can choose not to use this method. You can choose to add water from the beginning and cook it. Your turkey is still going to be delicious. This is just how I like to cook my turkey. Now after 5 minutes, this is what my turkey looks like, and I would go ahead to add some water. You can find proper measurements of all the ingredients I used on my blog, theonlinecook.com. The address is written over there at the top corner of this video. Now I'll cook this meat, this turkey, for 15 minutes because I like it to be properly cooked. After 15 minutes, I'll go ahead and fry my turkey off camera. Okay, next thing to do of course is to start with cooking my vegetables by adding some oil and letting it heat up briefly. Now I'll add some onions and I'll fry these onions for about 1 minute before I add my iru. Iru is a Yoruba name for locust beans. House has called this dawa dawa. It is delicious. It's like our own natural MSG. Yeah. I'll fry this for 2 minutes and add my peppers. After adding my peppers, add some crayfish, some stockfish. I'll also be adding my Ponmo, lovely washed and cleaned. I'll add some seasoning cube, but I'm not adding salt at this point because I added salt in the turkey stock which I just added. I need to be very careful in order to make sure that my food is not too salty. Okay, now I'll mix it properly. I'll cover it and cook it for 10 minutes. If you're still watching my video at this point, please like my video, okay? Leave your comments, share my video, and of course subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So this is after 10 minutes and I'll be adding my fried turkey. I do this so that the turkey can absorb the flavor from the sauce. You know, Yoruba will say turkey mutagon. That is why I do this before I add the vegetables, so that I can give the turkey chance and some time to absorb the flavor, and then I give the sauce some time to also absorb the flavor from the turkey. Now after cooking for about 10 minutes, this is what my sauce looks like. You would notice that it has cooked down. A lot of the liquid has been dried and I just added my vegetables. Now I would mix my vegetables up well with the sauce and the Ponmo and the turkey and everything that is looking yummy and delicious, and then yes, I'm so happy at the sight of food. So after mixing all of this up properly, I'll simply cover it and then I'll cook it for 5 minutes. That's all. I'll cook this for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, This is what my Efo Riro looks like. Can you see how green the vegetables are? Yes, they are really green because I did what I showed you at the beginning of the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, good food should be enjoyed always.